start with we'll start with a very simple question. Uh, so, what made you interested in applying for tests and going for social sector?
So for social sector, I had started volunteering at an NGO in my college days at NSS. It was a shelter home in the outskirts of Okla, and I had never been in a setting like that to see it with my own eyes that there was so much poverty and a vulnerable section. I mean, I had known about it and I had seen documentaries and in the movies, but I had never seen it with my own eyes. So I started volunteering there, and I saw how there were people, there were girls, especially because it was a shelter home for girls, that they had so much potential. They had skills, like they knew how to do stitching, and they were very interested in the field of arts and things like that. One was a very good dancer, but they did not know how to portray their skills in in a more professional way, or even develop those skills to create a livelihood out of them. So in that moment, I knew that I had to do something in the social sector. And for TIS, I came across TIS in my second year of college when I heard it from some friends that they had really professional courses in specific fields. And they have a really notable alumni, and the return on investment is really good. So that's
So,
what made me
so
apply.
tell me, what was your earlier dream before thinking tests and social sector? Uh, what was your dream about your future?
So my dream about my future. So in school, I always wanted to go in the fashion field because I was good at art. But
Fashion as a fashion designer or model?
so as a fashion designer,
Okay, and then
and then I did not apply for any fashion colleges because I was not interested in fashion, but I was just interested in the art, in drawing and sketching.
you could have
So
applied for NID or other courses where actually art is being taught.
yes, sir. But then I thought that it won't give me as much satisfaction, or I won't be. I do art for as a stress buster and as a hobby. I don't want to create a career out of it.
So from art to philosophy, how it could have happened because these are the two distinct fields. And how could you find or how could you decide that you should go for philosophy? It's not about how could, but how did you decide?
So philosophy was not really planned when I was in 12th grade. I had shortlisted 3 or 4 subjects which had philosophy, but it was at the last option. But then I got into Lady Shri Ram College, and that was a bigger factor for me then, that I had to go to a good college for my personal growth and a holistic development. So philosophy happened that way, but I don't regret taking philosophy as my undergrad.
So why you don't regret? What did you get from philosophy?
So because it made me question things. As a philosophy student, you are always told to question everything around you. What is the reality? What is the purpose of your life? What is the
What is
essence of life?
reality?
So any, not like all philosophers or any philosopher could never answer that. Every philosopher has a different theory.
So you went to a course for knowing what is reality, and after the course you are saying that there is no
Yes, sir,
philosopher
because
who can
nobody
answer that.
could. Yes, sir, because every person or every philosopher has a different theory, and you cannot disregard any theory.
Okay. So who are the great philosophers, or who are the philosophers whom you follow, or whom you thought that you are aligned with those schools?
So I really like the philosophy of Rene Descartes. He is an English philosopher, and he has the theory of cogito ergo sum, which basically translates to "I think, therefore I am." So he says that if you think and you can doubt your own existence, then you exist. But if you cannot, and um, you cannot uh, say that that person exists, because you cannot doubt the existence of somebody else. You can only doubt the existence of yourself.
Do you find any application of philosophy in real life, or it is just a course which talk about what is life,
No,
and is
sir.
still not able to answer it?
No, the philosophy has different fields. Like it has bioethics, which questions uh, problems related to medical fields like euthanasia, surrogacy. Then it has logic, which is like maths, tautologies, and basically empirical knowledge. And there is a theory of rhetoric thinking, which basically questions everything. So if you question everything, you basically break it into small parts. And if you break it into small parts, you're able to understand the problem or the concept better.
Okay. So if I'll ask you, let's government want to decide to hire some philosopher or philosophy graduates or postgraduates. So what could be the profile and what could be the role they can assume?
So basically, philosophers can work into research and
Research for?
so research for any field. Philosophy is the basic root of any subject, be it physics, be it biology, be it political science, any subject. So any philosopher can really work into the research field.
So any other profile or role that a philosopher or MA philosophy student can take?
So when you do philosophy, you can either get into research, academics, or you can get into writing, something like that.
Okay. So from philosophy you want to come for social work, and that you already told that your NGO experience is
Yes,
the
sir.
reason behind it. So don't you think that you will be facing lots of challenges? It's not just goals that does matter. The path is very difficult to achieve whatever goal you will pursue. So are you ready for those challenges, or do you know those challenges?
Yes, sir, because studying philosophy was also not easy. It was really
But
brain
but
cracking.
here it is not something you will just study. It's after study you will have to work for that.
Yes, sir, I
And
have had fieldwork experience, like I told you, at the NGOs. And sir, I really am passionate about the field. That is why I was applying to TIS.
so just tell
So,
me few challenges that you will be facing.
so I have always brought up in a very protective environment. I was brought up in an urban city. So that will be a challenge of being in a rural area with people from the marginalized sector and understanding their point of view and understanding their struggles, which I have never been through. So that
Okay.
will be a challenge for me.
Any other challenge?
Uh, so the urban to rural setting would be the main
Or
challenge for me.
any other?
Uh,
Do you also feel that low salary or less pay of people who are working in social sector would be a challenge for you?
so I believe that if you work in a field and if you are really dedicated to a field, money will come automatically.
But it
Because
will not. It will not in start.
yeah, so
Might
it
take a
won't
lot
come
of
in the
time.
start. Yes, sir. That is
So
what I'm
so
saying. So you have to really work hard, and I'm willing to work
and
hard
even
towards.
after few years, you won't be having too much of money like a businessman or people who are working in MBA or business related field. So
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 I
are
believe
you
that. So I believe that anybody who wants to join the social sector or the social field is not in it for the money. It is in it for the people, to treat them as an end and to work for their welfare. It is never about the money for a social worker.
okay? So what are the goals that you see for yourself?
So
It is not
long term
money,
or short
whatever.
term.
Matlab, tell me in all paths that you have thought clearly.
So I haven't thought about any like specific concrete path because I want to figure it along the way. But as a long-term goal, I really want to be a professional in the field. And for somewhere down the line, I really want to start my own NGO, which will work towards the welfare of girls and provide them with sustainable livelihood solutions.
So what do you know about livelihood? What is livelihood?
So I believe that what I understand by livelihood is that livelihood is a way of living. It is how you get your food, how you earn your money, how you live, your community, everything. It thumbs up to a livelihood.
Okay, and what do you mean by sustainable livelihood?
So a sustainable livelihood is in a way that is stable and it doesn't affect the future generations. It is eco-friendly, and it is basically that you can always count on. Like it won't, it is not. You don't have to worry about getting an income the next month. You know that it's a stable source of income.
Okay. So what do you expect from TESS?
So from this, my expectations from this is that I get good exposure And I
Exposure of what?
so field work.
Okay. And
And so I really want to gain those entrepreneurial and enterprise skills that will make help me uh, create a create a livelihood for people in a more sustainable and an innovative way. So I really want to gain those entrepreneurial skills,
and
and I want to learn about different communities, their struggles, their what different types of communities they face, different types of struggles.
so all these expectations that you have from tests, you can pursue these knowledge or these skills or these exposure away from tests also. So you can just have some NGO where you can get the exposure kind of thing. You can go for some training course where you'll get or trained for all the entrepreneurial skills. And you can also have a part-time course of IGNOU or any other university which provides a short-term course for social and community structure and their issues. So all these three expectations that you told can be fulfilled by three other sources, and still you will be working or you will be doing something for yourself. So why do you want to come for tests for next 2 years?
So this course, I believe, is a very specific course which focuses on giving livelihood to people, giving a sustainable, innovative livelihood to the people. And I don't think that any other course will provide me with the specific field of this course. And this also has a very rigorous and rigorous study pattern, and the teachers are, I am sure, amazing. So
So what if it turns to be lie that teachers are not amazing?
sir, if the teachers were not good, I don't think this would be such a renowned institute. So,
Okay. So what is the next best alternative that you have if you are not getting selected at LSE? What is the next best thing that you can do for yourself?
sir, if I don't get through TIS or through TIS, if I say, I will probably want to join an NGO here in Delhi and work for at least 1 or 2 years, gain some experience, and then apply again.
So are you not applying for any other course for
So I
PG?
am applying, but they are in Delhi and they are not as specific courses as there are in TIS.
So if you'll get selected there, you will be not joining there.
So if I get selected in Delhi,
In Delhi or any other course where you have applied.
no, sir. TIS is the number one priority for me, and then other in Delhi.
So but you told me that you would like to go for NGOs, not for any other course.
That so
Why did
that
you?
was the plan B.
So why did you apply then? Matlab, plan A is test, plan B is NGO,
No, sir. Plan A is studying, uh,
studying in test.
master's. So plan A is studying and getting my master's, and inside plan A there are options. So number one is
Okay.
TIS, and then
Okay.
plan B is joining an NGO.
Okay. So what are the other courses that you have applied?
So I have applied for social work courses in Delhi, like in DU and in GNU and all.
So does JNU provide social work course?
So it was not. It's not for social work. It is for MA philosophy.
Okay. So for social work, the only institute that you would like to have is either test or DU.
Yes, sir.
So don't you know other names other colleges which provide social work? Like
No, sir. I'm not aware.
there are some other good institutions like Chennai School of Social Work. Why didn't you apply there?
So I that's a personal choice. I don't really want to do social work from an institute which I've never heard of. So
So that doesn't mean that institute is bad.
yes, sir.
So I'm telling you that institute is good. So then
So
will you apply for that college? No or yes?
sir, I will have to research about it and then.
Okay. Okay. Fair enough. And we'll go for the research and
Yes,
then
sir.
I'll decide whether we should apply or not. So tell me one thing that in the welfare or development of people, what role a NGO have or what role NGO can have?
So, sir, as NGOs work on the ground level, they are directly connected with the people. and
Even government also work at the ground level,
but
and
sir,
government is also connected to the people.
I believe that government initiatives are they are implemented, not implemented in the right way, I feel, because there is a lot of corruption and there is a lot of miscommunication between the bureaucrats and the people working on the ground level.
Hmm. So, matlab you think that government is not effective at working
Yes,
at ground level?
sir. Seeing this COVID-19 situation and the issues with the migrant laborers, I don't think that their policies were implemented in a way that they should have been.
So, is it not a right approach to improve the government process than promoting NGOs?
So I am not saying that NGOs are better than the government initiatives, but I believe that the NGOs work directly with the people, and they are not in a
But
way.
government also work directly.
Yeah, but they are not affected by the government orders or the higher level people.
But NGO also keep themselves aligned with the government, because even government looks for NGOs to implement lots of their welfare
So,
schemes.
but I believe that they are not in direct hierarchy with the government.
But they get fund and they get license to work for social work for social development through government only.
So, but they don't. I believe what my understanding is that they don't have to follow. They don't have to get direct orders from the government to do something.
So have you done some research over it that NGO doesn't need any order or any.
So,
Does NGO don't they follow the rules of government or constitution?
but there are no direct orders. Like, I'm not able to explain it. So.
Okay. So tell me, what other organization is there who can directly or indirectly play the role of development agencies or change agent apart from government and NGOs?
So, what type of changes?
Any change for economic or social or societal development or national development, other than government and NGO, what other role other institution can play?
So there are self-help groups for women, and
But
there.
they are being managed by NGOs only. No? Like they are just NGOs.
So there, I'm not well read about civil societies, but I know that they stop uh, uh, the majoritarian agenda, and they get the people's opinion forward, what they feel about the policies and the schemes being implemented in their country. So that brings about the change, I feel.
Yeah. Any other?
Uh, so I cannot think of. Uh,
Okay. So what
so
about corporates? What role they can play in development of this?
So corporates do have a corporate social responsibility, which is set by the government at that they have to contribute minimum 2% of their total profit to the social
Is
sector.
this rule for everyone, every corporate?
So I am not aware. I think it must be over like where they reach a certain benchmark that this is the turnover of the company.
So what is
But I
that
am not.
benchmark?
So I am not aware.
Okay. So can you tell me any corporate who is working very good for their CSR activities?
Uh, so there is PNG.
What they do? What do they do?
So they give 1 rupee for every. They have certain products, so, and if consumers buy those certain products, they take a certain amount of it, like 1 or 2 rupees for every product, and they are building schools and for children in rural areas for through that.
Have you seen any of the school, not directly even on the internet or?
So I have seen documentaries, but not in real life.
Okay. So tell me, if you're given a chance for developing livelihood or practicing your subject, which area would you like to select? Like rural area, will be working in rural area or urban area?
So I want to work in the rural area because that is the area which needs the most development. Because in our country we have very less urban areas and like cities. And if I believe that we need to develop the rural areas to develop the country as a whole. So I would like to work in the rural area.
Okay. So, so tell me what defines an area as a rural area?
So I believe what my understanding is that a rural area is where there is less connectivity of roads, clean drinking water, um, electricity, proper supply of electricity, uh, things like internet facilities, things like that.
So if all these four
No,
things will be
there are
provided.
other parameters, but I cannot recall specific ones right now.
So how specifically you see this is rural area, this is urban area? Just about its lack of connectivity or lack of power supply or lack of internet.
So the education that how literate the people are there, the kind of
So,
healthcare facilities they have, the banks, financial services.
so all these things are there these days. Matlab, even rural area has equal amount of literacy. Many rural
So,
area
but
has
there are
banks, hospitals, education, roads,
there are
power
social
supply.
issues also like patriarchy, honor killing. These are
There are many rural area where there is no social issues, patriarchy or anything which is like this. It is there in urban area also. So specifically, whatever the social issues we are counting for rural area, there are many places which doesn't have any such social issues, but still those areas are considered to be rural. So tell me one thing which specifically makes it rural.
so they have no connectivity to the urban to the urban areas, if I may say. They are not
But
connected to
still
the
I'm
rest
I'm
of the
not.
country in a way that is I can't think of the word. So basically, they are not
Have you ever
connected.
been to any village?
Sir, in my childhood, yes, but not in the
Which
recent
which
years.
which village was that?
Sir, my family's mother's side lives in Meerut, and we there is a Jain temple that we visit, and that's in a rural area.
Well,
So
we just visited a Jain temple which was in rural area.
yeah, so I have
You
never
never
lived in a
stayed.
village. No, sir.
Oh, okay. So what was there? What was there in near Jain temple? So you found different than
Sir, the
urban
roads
area
are not
because
well made.
when we went to Jain temple, no, the roads were there. है The roads were there, and,
But
but
they
there
are,
must
sir,
be a
in a
wide.
very bad condition. The network is really poor. The people are not literate. There are no schools nearby. There is only one school that is also not in a very good state.
So okay. So even the government schools which is in Delhi, they are not in a very good state. So
So, but they were in
anything.
a really bad state, even bad, like worse than the
How did
ones
you
in Delhi.
find? How did you find that they are in bad state?
So because I have seen the government
Infrastructure.
schools in Delhi, yeah, in the infrastructure, there are some teachers here, but I could not see any kids, and it was I don't
Maybe the
remember.
day was on
Yeah,
holiday.
maybe I am not sure, but the infrastructure was also really bad. The walls were kind of broken. So,
Okay. So what other career field you can select if you are not going for social sector
if I am
right
not,
now?
sir, if right now, if sir, I might. So I'll have to think about it. Give me 10 seconds. So honestly, if I am not going into social sector, then I would like to apply abroad for psychology because I am also interested.
Psychology, but
Yes, sir.
you have studied philosophy in your
So,
graduation.
but that's why I have to apply abroad because if so, there is an option of switching your majors if you're in London or countries like that. It's not available in India. You cannot change your major here.
Okay, so don't you think that from philosophy to psychology it will be a great deal of change? Matlab,
Yes, sir.
you
But
might not be able to cope up with the change.
sir, so there is a course where they teach you all the things for bachelors, and then you can proceed to study more. So I will have to first do that and then study.
So you are basically well prepared to leave the.
No, no, that is uh, if I don't want to go into the
So
social
now
sector, that
this
is the
this
field.
is this is your plan C. प्लान ए वाज
So
टू
this is plan D or E.
ओके, चलो थैंक यू। है
Okay.
ना? तो तुम्हारे लिए फीडबैक ये है युक्ति कि थोड़ा तो रिसर्च कर लो गांव क्या होता है। तुम्हें क्लास में 10 बार बताया जा चुका है, मैं तो मुझे ये नहीं समझ में आता कि मेरी बात कैसे भूल जाते हो आप ऑलरेडी।
एग्रीकल्चर।
एग्रीकल्चर मतलब उसमें ये बताया था मैंने कि एक
तो
तो
मैं बोलने वाली थी पर फिर मुझे लगा उस पे भी कुछ उल्टा आ जाए।
उल्टा क्या आएगा उसमें। तुम्हें मैंने बताया था कि गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया रूरल एरिया कैसे डिफाइन करती है। एनी एरिया इज रूरल एरिया, हाउ दे डिफाइन इट। दे टेल कि मैक्सिमम 5000 लोग होने चाहिए, है ना। फाइव तो क्योंकि गवर्नमेंट के इंडिया में केवल रूरल अर्बन नहीं होता, रूरल के बाद ब्लॉक होता है, ब्लॉक के बाद थाना वाला, ऐसे करके कई चीजें होती हैं। तो
पॉपुलेशन
वन
डेंसिटी।
हाँ, तो एक एक पर्टिकुलर जगह की पॉपुलेशन इज नॉट मोर देन 5000। डेंसिटी का वो बहुत बड़ा है, उसमें रूल नहीं है, लेकिन हाँ डेंसिटी भी ऐसा नहीं कि बहुत बड़े एरिया में है तो स्प्रेडेड है तो कई सारे गांव बनाने पड़ जाएंगे ना, क्योंकि डिस्टेंस के हिसाब से आपको स्कूल भी बनाना पड़ता है। बट 5000 से ज़्यादा पॉपुलेशन नहीं होना चाहिए। 80% पीपल शुड बी वर्किंग अंडर एग्रीकल्चरल एंड एलाइड ऑक्यूपेशंस। ठीक है, बस ये डिफिनेशन ऐसा क्रिटिकल डिफिनेशन है विच बेसिकली आपको वो करता है, डिस्टिंग्विश कराता है ना। तो लेस पॉपुलेशन, लेस कनेक्टिविटी या लेस लाइक पावर सप्लाई या लेस कनेक्ट वो मोबाइल कनेक्टिविटी, दीज आर द नॉट the thing by which you distinguish rural versus urban. These are the outcome of their मतलब वो स्मॉल स्केल होने की वजह से ना कंपनी ना सरकार इस तरह से वो ध्यान नहीं देते, है ना। तो अभी जैसे प्रधानमंत्री ग्राम सड़क योजना जो था अटल बिहारी वाजपेयी का, तो बहुत सारे विलेजेस जो है दे आर नाउ वेल कनेक्टेड फ्रॉम रोड्स, बट दे आर स्टिल विलेज, नॉट बिकॉज दे आर हैविंग एनी थिंग विच इज मिसिंग कि हेल्थ सेक्टर, एजुकेशन सेक्टर। बहुत सारे गांव ऐसे हैं जहाँ पे लिटरेसी रेट बहुत हाई है, बहुत सारे गांव है जहाँ पे बहुत सारे क्या, अब तो बहुत सारे गांव के स्कूल जो है बहुत सारे क्या, अब तो गवर्नमेंट की वो प्रोविजन है कि स्कूल्स को अच्छा करना ही है ना, इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर डेवलप करना ही है। तो यू कैन जस्ट टेल इन टर्म ऑफ इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर कि घर अच्छे नहीं दिख रहे हैं तो गांव हो गया, है ना। दे आर द फीचर ऑफ रूरल सोसाइटी, दे आर द फीचर ऑफ रूरल एनवायरनमेंट इन इंडिया। पीपल आर नॉट मेकिंग अपार्टमेंट्स, पीपल आर नॉट मेकिंग अर्बन इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर का टाइप। जैसे अब स्विमिंग पूल बनता है अर्बन सेक्टर में, गांव में क्या जरूरत है जब वो नहर में जाके तैर सकते, है ना। बेसिकली सब समझ लो ना, देयर इज लाइफ और कल्चरल एक्सपीरियंस दे फील। तो अब तुम नहीं देखी हो तो कम से कम वीडियो तो देख लिया करो गांव का, 2-4 वीडियो जाओ तो तुम, है ना। आप नहीं गांव जाके रहे हो तो कम से कम रियल टाइम एक्सपीरियंस कर लो। और दूसरा क्या, एक चीज और मिसिंग था कि क्या उसको हम बोलेंगे, हाँ, तुम थोड़ा पता करो कि डेवलपमेंट और वेलफेयर में क्या हो रहा है इंडिया में, मतलब हु आर द पीपल हु आर इन्वॉल्व इन इट। जब तुमसे पूछा मैं अल्टरनेट इंस्टीट्यूशन, तो तुमने सिविल सोसाइटी का नाम लिया, दैट वाज वेरी गुड। सिविल सोसाइटी कैन प्ले अ रोल, समबडी मैसेज कि मीडिया का रोल हो सकता है। और इनफैक्ट द आइडियल क्वेश्चन वुड हैव बीन कि एवरी organization, every institution, every individual can play a role directly or indirectly, मैंने बोला
प्रेशर ग्रुप्स।
हाँ, आप अपने इंडिविजुअल इन पे भी कर सकते हो। मैं एज अ टीचर भी आई कैन टेक पार्ट इन डेवलपमेंट प्रोसेस एंड आई कैन क्रिएट चेंज। You as a student can engage in some kind of work which is directly helping people. So there is no specific duty assigned to the organization कि एनजीओ करेंगे और बाकी लोग नहीं करेंगे। दूसरा चीज क्या था, तुम एनजीओ के वर्किंग को बिल्कुल वो कर दी। एनजीओ जो है मतलब एनजीओ और गवर्नमेंट में फर्क यही है क्योंकि एनजीओ लोकल लेवल पे स्पेशलाइज काम करने में थोड़े एक्सपर्ट हो जाते हैं, है ना, बिकॉज ऑफ देयर पीपल, है ना। जैसे मान लो कोई किसी पर्टिकुलर रीजन का एनजीओ है, जैसे कोई एनजीओ है जो मेरठ के आसपास काम कर रहा है, तो बहुत ज्यादा लोकलाइज हो गया। तो कई बार क्या होता है कि गवर्नमेंट की पॉलिसी होती है वो सेंट्रलाइज बनती है ना, वो सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट या स्टेट गवर्नमेंट अपने कैपिटल से बनाती है, तो लोकलाइज लेवल पे उसको इम्प्लीमेंट करना थोड़ा आसान हो जाता है एनजीओ से। दूसरा क्या है, एनजीओ,
अच्छा ये वाला पॉइंट मैं एक्सप्लेन नहीं कर पाई।
हाँ, दूसरा क्या है कि गवर्नमेंट जो है, गवर्नमेंट के डिपार्टमेंट्स आर नाउ ओवरबर्डेंड, है ना, बहुत ज्यादा ओवरबर्डेंड है बिकॉज ऑफ द लैक ऑफ एम्प्लॉइज, है ना। तो उस केस में एनजीओ कैन हेल्प। तो कई बार गवर्नमेंट को क्या लगता है कि उनकी स्कीम के लिए एनफ पीपल नहीं है, तो दे हायर टेम्पोरली द एनजीओज, है ना. दैट डजंट मीन कि एनजीओ अच्छा है, गवर्नमेंट बुरा है ना. ये एनालिसिस नहीं मांगा था मैंने तुमसे, ठीक है. एनजीओ कैन ऑल्सो वर्क बेटर, और एनजीओ का रोल ये भी होता है कि दे कैन एक्ट एज अ मीडिएटर बिटवीन गवर्नमेंट एंड पब्लिक, ठीक है. तो न्यूमरस रोल एनजीओ कैन प्ले. तो वो सब तो थोड़ा पता करो ना कि बेसिकली एनजीओ करते क्या है. फिर दूसरी सोसाइटी जो डेवलपमेंट सेक्टर में हेल्प कर सकती है, सिविल सोसाइटी क्या कर सकती है, मीडिया क्या कर सकती है, कॉर्पोरेट क्या कर सकते हैं. और कॉर्पोरेट का भी तुमको याद नहीं था कि कितने परसेंट पे, मतलब कितनी रेवेन्यू पे वो 2% फिक्स होता है. जबकि मैंने एक अभी रिसेंटली मैंने एक लेक्चर अपलोड किया है, जो मैंने तुम लोगों को बोला था, उसमें वो भी था, सीएसआर का भी था. हाँ, मैं बता रहा हूँ कौन सा लेक्चर था. प्रोफेशनल कैरियर, सोशल वर्क
अच्छा,
एज ए
हाँ
प्रोफेशनल
सर,
कैरियर.
मैंने नहीं देखा।
क्यों नहीं देखा तुमने? उसमें बहुत अच्छे से एक्सप्लेन किया हुआ है कि कहाँ कहाँ क्या 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 रोल आपके लिए डेवलप हो सकता है,
सर मैं देख
ठीक है.
लेती हूँ।
और कॉर्पोरेट के लिए अब तुम्हें ये भी बताना है कि नॉट इन जस्ट वे ऑफ कॉर्पोरेट सोशल रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी, वो नेशन डेवलपमेंट के लिए ऐसे भी रोल प्ले कर सकते हैं बाय गिविंग क्वालिटी प्रोडक्ट्स, है ना. गिविंग ये एम्प्लॉय के लिए, वेलफेयर के लिए अगर वो काम करते हैं, है ना. क्योंकि ऐसे सिचुएशन में तुमने देखा होगा कि ये कॉर्पोरेट्स ही हैं जिन्होंने लेबर्स के लिए सोशल सिक्योरिटी डेवलप नहीं किया, तो विद इन 15 डेज, विद इन 10 डेज उनको भगाना पड़ गया, है ना. एंड लेबर्स वेर लाइक फोर्स्ड टू लीव द प्लेस. तो कॉर्पोरेट्स कैन डू, who can start a provision or a strategy or a process by which they can secure the labor's life or labor's welfare, है ना. It's not about paying high, but paying for the time of crisis, ठीक है. ऐसा कुछ बना सकते थे. तो मतलब ऐसा तो होना चाहिए था ना, कम से कम 3 महीने या 6 महीने. अगर कोई आदमी किसी कंपनी में 6 साल, 1 साल काम करता है, 2 साल काम करता है, तो 3 महीने बिना काम किए भी एग्जिस्ट कर सके. समझ में आ रही है? अगर ऑल ऑफ सडन अगर बंदा बीमार हो जाता है, इज नॉट एबल टू वर्क, है ना. इट्स नॉट अबाउट कोविड सिचुएशन, नॉर्मली भी आ जाते हैं ना. कोविड तो सबको एक बार टेस्ट कर लिया ना. ऐसे तो छोटे छोटे टेस्ट सबके लाइफ में होते रहते हैं. तो ऐसे केसेस के लिए भी प्रिपेयर कर सकते हैं, एंड दिस वुड बी अ ग्रेट हेल्प, है ना. तो ये चीजें हैं. फिर तुमने बोला कि इसमें और भी हो सकता है, जो जो प्राइवेट स्कूल्स हैं, दे कैन पुट सम रिसोर्सेज फॉर टीचिंग पुअर पीपल, है ना. तो
सर
इस
वो
तरह
तो
से.
होता है।
हाँ, तो ये तुम्हें बोलना है ना कि
अच्छा।
एवरी इंस्टीट्यूशन होता है, मतलब क्या है. ये जो अभी जो तुम बोल रही होता है, वो गवर्नमेंट से फोर्स्ड होता है.
हाँ, अच्छा, खुद से।
हाँ, खुद से दे कैन पुट सम रिसोर्सेज, नॉट एडमिट करने का, उनको बीच में अपनी क्राउड के बीच में लाने की जरूरत नहीं है. दे कैन पुट सम रिसोर्सेज फॉर एन हाफ एन आवर और 1 घंटा एक रेगुलर चैनल बना के उसकी टीचिंग में कर सकते हैं. तो एवरीबडी हैज अ रोल टू प्ले. यू कैन जस्ट डिफाइन कि सोशल वेलफेयर जो है वो 2 लोगों का काम है, वो गवर्नमेंट और एनजीओ, ऐसा नहीं है, ठीक है. चलो डन. थोड़ा और इस पे डेप्थ में लाओ. ऐसे शुरू से तुम्हारा अच्छा था, वो बाद में बहुत फिर वो हो गया, हल्का सा हो गया. तो मतलब ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए कि यू आर स्मार्ट फॉर जस्ट 10 मिनट्स, और उसके बाद
अच्छा।
जैसे ज्यादा बोलने का मौका दिया गया तो सारी कमी बाहर निकलने लगी. ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए, ठीक है.
ओके
तुम्हारा
सर।
अच्छा है, तुम बहुत कुछ अच्छा जानती हो, तुम मुझसे क्लास में भी डिस्कस मैंने किया है. तो ऐसा नहीं है कि यू आर लैकिंग समवेयर, बट चीजें थोड़ा और डेप्थ में ले जाओ, थोड़ा
हाँ।
समझो, है ना. और थोड़ा बाकी मतलब जो क्वेश्चन के अनुसार बोलने वाली बात है, उसमें तुम्हें 100 मार्क्स मिलेंगे कि यू नेवर डेविएटेड इन आंसरिंग, कि वही चीज का आंसर तुम दे रहे थे जो तुमसे पूछा जा रहा था.